Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my ukulele song tutorial Christmas edition. We're gonna be doing the song Silent Night. Before we start, I want to tell you that I'm available for Zoom lesson just like this one through the studio I teach here in Arizona called Musical Surprise. So please contact below if you'd like to have a Zoom lesson with me, alright? So let's get started. So, Silent Night, everybody's favorite Christmas song. I made this arrangement again. You can play with only with thumb and the index finger. Very simple. Alright, let's look at the score together, alright? So start with C chord, but your ring finger is on 3rd fret of the 2nd string, G note. Then you will use the thumb all the way to 1st string, but you're not gonna hit the 1st string yet. You have to stop here. Then pluck the 1st string and E. Don't play the 1st string, that's not the melody note. Alright, let's move on. Here we go, measure 5. G7 chord. If you have been seeing my videos, you should be very familiar with this chord. This fingering, G7s. Middle finger on the 4th fret, 4th string. Ring finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Index finger goes to 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And the pinky goes to the 1st string, 5th fret. And regular G7s. Now, trick. What's the trick? Look at the index finger. You can slide your index finger to one same string. That's the guide finger, right? And ring finger can slide up to 3rd fret. What do you got? C chord. That's easy. Then next melody note is G. So I decided to go rake it up. The whole line. Alright. Let's move on to measure 9. F chord. Everybody knows the F chord, right? After that, measure 10, you bring a pinky to the 4th fret. 3rd fret, sorry. Now, do you see what I'm doing here? I'm not doing. I'm holding on to these 2 fingers. Alright? Let's get closer. If you do that, your pinky is on the 3rd fret, and then your ring finger, 3rd finger, should be right next to pinky, so it's gonna fall onto 2nd fret naturally. And let go to A. So you are holding onto this accompaniment 3 notes. Instead of, it's kind of abrupt. You can hold on to the accompaniment 3 notes much prettier. And just like the first 2 measures. Yeah, whole line. Actually, the next line from 13, the same thing. Again, 13. shall we move on? Probably the hardest part of the song from 17. Now, the G7s are the same G7s as major 5. Nothing special. Then you go to this G sharp diminished chord. Look at this. 8 7 8 7. First second that usual ukulele. It's 7 is the index finger. Your ring finger comes to the third string, next string, 8th fret. And the middle finger goes to 7th fret, second string. And the pinky goes to first string, 8th fret. The very useful chord. So you want to memorize this. Now, coming from G7th chord. Actually, you should say that G7th. I'm gonna fix it before I publish this video, alright? Look at this. These two fingers, ring finger and pinky, can slide up to 8. That's the two guide fingers. Then you put those 1 and 2 on the second and the fourth string. Do you see it? Slide to 8th, those two fingers. How easy, right? Then fourth string and the second string is the melody note, conveniently. Then you go down to third fret. Actually, I'm using pinky. Look at this, pinky from 8th fret to 3rd fret. Alright? Here comes D7th chord with an E on top. So it should be technically D7th 9th chord, but that's okay. Now, there are two options to do this. One is the pinky obviously goes slide up to 7th fret. It's a guide finger again. Then, if you have an instrument like mine, tenor side, it's big enough to bar on 5th fret. Then put the middle finger on 3rd string, 6th fret. You see, I'm barring it. That's doable. It's a bigger instrument. Yeah, if you have a baritone, that's definitely easier this way. However, if you have smaller instrument like a concert size, pinky is the same, but you can make almost like a G chord fingering on the second and third and fourth. So index finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, ring finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and the middle finger on the 2nd string, 5th fret. No bar. That's also an option. Or bar. So the whole line again. Do you get it? All right. Let's move on to next line. Pinky is still here. You can go back to C with the pinky. Why would I do that? Well, next chord is the G7th, right? Now, if you use a pinky, your 3 fingers are free to get to G7th. So you can prepare in the air, form your fingering, and go to G7th. That's very easy. 2nd string, 3rd string, and you will rake up the first 3 strings. you stop at the 4th string. Now, chord like this, you could just simply stop with the index finger, so you don't play this note because you don't want to. You can just stop it, or you can put your thumb here, and then you can mute it this way too, just in case you have an accident, so you don't play the unnecessary 4th string. That's the option too. Oh, pinky, yeah. It's pretty easy, right? Okay, let me play the whole song again. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You have 3 weeks or so to learn this song before Christmas. Hope you get to learn well and play for your friends and families. I will post next song this week and instructional video afterwards as well. So hope you stay in tune, and please make sure to subscribe and share with your friends. Alright, until then, see you later.